What up? What up? What up? What's chopping, everybody? What's chopping, man? Appreciate everybody for coming by and stopping in, hollering at the Chop Shop for the pregame live stream where the Houston Rockets will be taking on the Golden State Warriors, our arch nemesis, if you like to say. I know we got bad blood against the Warriors. No Draymond. No Draymond. You know, he's still serving his 5-game suspension for choking out Rudy Gobert. And as far as the Rockets go, I don't know if we're going to be without Şengün tonight. I know he's questionable. I haven't heard nothing like definitive yet on whether he's going to be playing or not. If y'all know, let me know in the chat. I've been trying to keep up with Twitter and other updates to see if he's going to play or not, but right now he's a game time decision with a sore back. I guess he got a sore back from carrying us so much, man. He's been carrying the Rockets so much, he got a sore back, man. We need to give Şengün some help. No Tari tonight. Low managing that injury to his leg. So our bench really gonna have to step up. I don't want to see not 1 ounce. Not 1 ounce. I don't care if Şengün plays or not. I do not want to see Londell. I don't want to see him. Put Jabari at the 5 or something. Hell, let Tate play center. And y'all know how I feel about Tate playing center. Londell is just a negative. Londell is just a negative. And we need someone, because like I was saying in the last stream, if something happens to Şengün, God forbid, we are in bad shape at the center position. We are in bad shape. And Şengün being questionable, hopefully he's good to go. I see y'all asking about, oh man, I seen he was doing some workouts. He's like trying to ramp up and trying to get back. So I say probably another 2-3 games, maybe our man to be healthy enough to come back. So prayers up for our man. Prayers up for our man. Hopefully he can get back as soon as possible. As far as, like I said, Londell, man, if he's hurt, sit him down. He looked like he's still laboring the ankle or issues or whatever. Like, we can't have him in there and he's only half of a player, basically. Let Uncle Jeff start if Şengün's not going to be there. I'm hoping and praying that Şengün can play tonight, because we know how much differently our offense looks with Şengün. Now, coming to the sticking point of everything is number 4, Jalen Green. Jalen Green got to be better. Jalen Green, especially if Şengün is not there, we're going to have to pick up scoring. We're going to have to pick up facilitating. We're going to have to pick up a lot of things defensively as well, because he's been doing great defensively as well. Şengün is budding and he's a star. He's the best player we got on our team right now. So Jalen Green, I hope you're hearing this. You need to step up tonight. I still haven't totally sold all my Jalen Green stock. I still got, believe that he can turn a corner and he's going to be all right. But him and Jabari need to step up in the scoring aspect of the game and the defensive aspect of the game to facilitate for Şengün not being there if he's not going to play. Like I said, maybe he don't have this sore back if he haven't been carrying us so much. But we need to run them off of the 3-point line, because we know when they hit threes, them guys are hard to beat, with or without Draymond. We need to hold Klay Thompson and your boy Steph Curry and Dario Saric. He's been lighting it up too, shooting threes. We need to hold them and get them off of the 3-point line. And Podziemski, whatever his name is, Podziemski. He's been hitting some threes too. They're a well-coached team. Like always, Steve Kerr is going to have these guys ready. And you know how they get to rocking in Oracle I don't even know if it's Oracle still, but the Bay Area, I know they got a new stadium. The Bay Area, it explodes once they hitting threes. Andrew Wiggins, somebody gonna have to step up on Andrew Wiggins. I guess Jabari is gonna be playing Andrew Wiggins, so he's got to eliminate Andrew Wiggins, and we got to get the rebounds because Kevon Looney is like a vacuum cleaner. He sucks up all the rebounds, so we need to get rebounds, run them off the 3-point line, and play defense. Pay attention to our assignments because they like to back cut, do things. We need to pay attention to Kuminga as well because Kuminga's been doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So those are my takes. I think we just got to come out aggressively defensively, and we got to come out and hit them in the mouth because we can't let them get into a rhythm early. And it's going to be a long game. Now, we played them pretty good the last time we played them. We played them pretty good besides like that Steph barrage of 4 3-pointers in a row in the fourth quarter. We was right there with them. We even took the lead late. Jalen Green, he didn't have a terrible game that game, but he wasn't his best, so I'm hoping he can step up. And, man, we need this dub. We need this dub because our schedule don't get no easier. I believe we got to play who we got to play again? We got to play the Lakers again. I think Denver's coming back up and around to play again. I think we got Dallas or somewhere in the mix in there. We got some hard games coming up. We can't be on like a 4 or 5 game losing streak. So we got to at least come out of this West Coast road trip with one dub. We got to beat one of these California teams. We have to. If we, like I said the last stream, man, I am kind of encouraged by what I'm seeing because we're going up against teams with basically Hall of Famers and stars. They're like star-studded. Clippers star-studded. The Lakers are star-studded. The Warriors, we all know what they're about. We need to step it up and at least beat one of these teams. We need to beat one of these teams. Now we took care of the Lakers, at our house. We need to get a road victory. We look very, very good at home, but we need to get us a road victory as well because we know even in playoff series or even to even make the playoffs or the play-ins, you got to win some games on the road. We got to win some games on the road, and that's why I feel we need to do to actually pull this game out. Let me holler at all our new members and subscribers. Andre, appreciate you for renewing your membership. The Spiracy, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Havoc TV, appreciate you for renewing your membership. The Real Marcus West and Basek, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Wiffle, appreciate you for subscribing. Yarsar Osman, appreciate you for subscribing. Santiago Maestro, appreciate you for subscribing. And Night Lord of Eden, appreciate you for subscribing. Who we got in here with us, man? CSGs. CSGs.
Man, we all we got.
Man, we all we got. How y'all feeling in the chat? Who in the chat with me? Let me holler at y'all. LILIS United, what's good? Nikki, what's happening? Tommy Lou, what's popping? Scoot Channel, what's good? Fluid, what's happening? GJ78, what's happening? Motivational Burst, what's good? Sigga Miggs in the building. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, what's happening? Daniel Berry, are you a Lakers fan? You live in California? I think I seen you like rooting for the Lakers. Let me know. I always see you in here, man. I don't know if you're a Rockets fan or not. Adrian St. Hill, what's happening? Reckless One, what's good? Larry Tenier Sr., Scoot Channel, Chet Men, what's happening? K2 MFP, K to the MFP, what's good? Kenyon. Let's see. Marcus Hill, what's good? Rasta, what's happening, Rasta? Kellon, what's good, Kellon? DJ M60, what's good with it? Savage of Sandhawk, what's happening? Tonio Price, what's good with it? And my boy Tim Dunn in the building, what's happening? Appreciate y'all for coming up and joining us. Brown Christmas, what's good with it, Brown Christmas? Um, so I don't have much to say right now. I think I will play to do most of the talking. Um, don't get me wrong. I'm not concerned, but I'm a little concerned about um how we're gonna play this game, especially if Shangoon is not playing. So I think we really need to be on point in attention to detail. One good thing is my Texans. My Texans looking good, man. Even though C.J. Stroud he had a couple of interceptions, 3 interceptions, but he bounced back. So at least I got that right going for me right now. Let me get the link so y'all can come up and holler at me, man. We know this is gonna be a short stream because we got the game coming up in less than an hour. So I'm gonna get the link, let y'all come up. Whoever wanna come up, hit the link so y'all can come up and get your takes off. And how y'all feel about the game tonight. Here we go. That's the link right there, man. If you got it, get in here, holler at your boy, and we can get it popping. It's gonna be another late game. I hate playing on the West Coast because we always get 9 o'clock, 9:30 games, and it's not over till 12:30 tonight. I'm gonna try to do a stream, but it's gonna be a late stream. So let me know if y'all can make it or not. I got my boy Milky Optical in the building. What's happening, Milky? How you feeling?
What's going on, Space? How are
What's
you
happening,
doing?
bro? What's happening?
Another late game, huh? So you got a two late nights in a row for you. And then you
Yeah,
got to wake
yeah.
up in the morning.
Yeah, for real. That I mean, I'll do it for my CSGs though, man. I'm gonna stay up and
Yes, sir.
holler at y'all, man. You know how we do it.
Yes, sir. I'm a realist. If Sangoon, especially without Tyrese, and it's really hard to beat this Warriors team in their in their place, right?
Hmm.
Because the Oracle is really like there's an extra man playing against us, pretty much, and then plus the refs, right? So we're we're like before the game starts, we're already 2 men down, and but I think there's still hope for me that Ime will pull some magic.
Yeah,
You know, but we really needed I think Easton's length and especially this game.
yeah. We every game that he's played, we actually outscored the opponent's bench because Eason just bring that extra juice, that extra thing we need. Him combined with Jay Sean Tate actually stabilizes our bench. And
Yeah.
now that we don't have him, I'm guessing, man, Uncle Jeff. If Shangoon don't play, Uncle Jeff gonna have to play like 30 plus minutes, and I don't know if we bargain for that. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
we could use some Cam. I think Cam's here, right? Cam, yeah, we could use him
Yeah,
today.
yeah. Cam, he
We
made the
should.
trip. He made the trip.
Yeah, we should use him tonight.
Yeah, I don't see why we shouldn't because especially if Shangoon down and this is an extra roster spot with Tar Eason being out, why not give Cam? He can give us some juice off the bench. But the thing I'm kind of worried about is he really um, in shape? Not in shape, but is he not rusty from sitting on the bench so long? I know he went down and played a couple of games in the G League, so hopefully um, we can see him, especially if it's looking like the bench is not gonna keep it up. With the Warriors bench because they got Kaminga coming off the bench. They got some guys that come off the bench that can actually score. I'm wondering if we're gonna see any Boban tonight if Shangoon is out too. So that's another thing. But Boban, he can't play against the Warriors, man. They gonna put him in so many actions and screens, and it might look ugly for Boban out there.
Yeah, they're gonna stagger Boban's minutes with Steph's minutes.
Yeah, let him come in when Steph goes out. Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, regardless of Sangoon's injury status tonight, like we've been actually losing the third quarter, like the last what is it, 2 games at least.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's just my worry, especially with the against the Warriors. They're such a third quarter team. So that was my worry, even with with full strength. So I think that's the key to how we do coming out of halftime.
Yeah, you know they're gonna be looking to get another win, a win because that last game against OKC did not end well for him. Man, Chet put a dagger in them, and then they went on into overtime, and Shea he just went off on them. So you know they're gonna be coming out for blood and trying to get a win, and they right behind us in the standings. So we gotta look out for them. We gotta look out for them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, besides this game, I have a question for you. I guess if the Clippers and the Warriors meet in Western Conference Final, which one, which team would you be rooting for? Harden's team or CP's team?
Truthfully, bro, I don't root for nobody outside of the Rockets. I will watch them. You know what I'm saying? I watch other games all the time, but I don't
Yeah.
actively root for anybody unless it's unless it's the Rockets. Like I love watching
Well,
basketball,
yeah.
but
I
it's
guess my
almost
question is,
I
would you want Harden to win the chip or CP?
uh,
Because them two, them two have got a chance this year.
yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I hate to be like apathetic to the whole thing. Shout out to my boy Frank, that's his name on Twitter. I I guess if you're gonna twist my arm and make me decide, um, I don't want the Warriors to win nothing else. I don't want, I don't want the Warriors to win anything. I absolutely despise them. I respect them, but I despise them. And I guess I would have to kind of, you know, hit like root for the Clippers. But like I said, I don't really root for no other team. But I wouldn't put it like this. I wouldn't mind seeing Harden or you know get a ring,
Yeah,
so to say.
yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I was
You twist
seeing
my arm to
our
get that out of me, bro. You twisted my arm, bro, to get that. I really, it's hard for me to root for anybody outside of any Rockets fan base,
yeah,
any
yeah. I
Houston
mean,
fan
deep
base.
down, we still, I mean, maybe some of us still got that love like Maury has for James, for Harden.
Yeah, I don't hate Harden. Like I don't hate the man. Um, I just didn't want him to come back on my team. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
because of what we was going. Now, if this team we didn't have like
yeah, for sure.
such of the rookies that needed to grow, needed to do, and we was middling the pack with like older guys, 27, 28, 29, 30-year old guys. Cause Harden is a floor raiser. He's gonna raise the floor on any team he goes to. Um,
Yeah,
but I just think our young guys needed a fresh new look and a different type of style of play of guys because we seen Fred VanVleet. He's been phenomenal assisting the ball and getting everybody involved, and he haven't just made anybody just jump shooters. Like Harden, like he said the other day, I am the system. And he feels like he's got to have the ball. And when he has the ball, everybody else on the court got to be behind the 3-point line and watch him do his magic, and they got to be jump shooters. And our team, you see how poorly we kind of shoot from three. We're not built for that style of play.
yeah, for sure. I agree. I agree. It just, well, I mean, from the last game that I mean, we played them. Like if the Houston Harden is at at
I
100,
remember
what
now, but go live to
what grade would
anime.
you give?
If Houston
What
Harden
grade
did
would
what
you
now?
if all right, if Houston Harden is rated at 10 out of 10, what is he now? What
He
does he
about
look
a, he
like
about
now?
maybe about a 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10, somewhere
Six and a half.
there.
Fair enough.
He's not
Fair
washed.
enough.
I wouldn't. I know. I see a lot of people saying he's washed. He's not washed. He's not washed. I think he's a little overweight to where he just don't have that quick step, that blow by like he used to have in Houston, and that's kind of half of what he used to do good. He'll just blow by anybody, no matter who was in front of him, and he lost that step because I think he's a little overweight. He's getting older. It's hard to shed pounds. He comes in out of shape most of the time, and that's like that knocks him down to about a 7. So he's still a good player. He's just not what he used to be.
Yeah, I mean, I was just a little confused because maybe Fred made him look real good. It was just blown by Fred.
Other people are talking on there. He just took it away.
Yeah, Fred actually tried to hold his own. I mean, but Harden, he's still a good player. Like I was saying, he's still a good player. So, he's gonna get his moments. He's gonna have his moments in games. So, I just didn't want him back here because I think he will probably, I wouldn't say stunt the growth of the guys, but I think other guys like our young guys, Jalen and Jabari, and because they need the ball and they need to get him in their spots to be comfortable. You got to be just stationary around the 3-point line when you play with Harden, and I think that's not conducive to actual growing, a young guy.
No, definitely not. No.
So let me. I mean, okay. Oh, you almost finished.
Yeah. No. I was just gonna say, let us know about Şengün if you hear anything.
I see a report and somebody said that he is playing tonight. Motivational Burst says Alp is in, guys. Alp is playing. It's confirmed. So Alp,
awesome.
He got that dog in him, and he gonna play whether we're hurt or not. He's gonna play. Big up to Alp. Big up to Alp. 6C Charlie, Uncle Charlie, how you feeling, man? What's going on?
Hey, how y'all doing out there?
We good.
Glad to hear from you, man. Just got a couple of things I wanted to say. I got a chance to, LV told me about you being on last night. I didn't know you was on last night. I just got to say a couple of things. This is what I have to say. The Clipper game, the referees did cheat us, but there was a whole host of stuff that we did wrong that made it look the way that it did. Laker game, we played a lot better. But again, I'm just going to tell you, Jalen Green, to me, needs to come off the bench. We need to find a number 2. He ain't it. He's not it. I don't care what nobody say. There's too many times he's here today and gone tomorrow. Like I've been saying, Space, all that giggling and laughing, I don't see what's so funny that's going on. Now, I know you guys say that, it's going to take some time. We done been waiting 3 years. I'm tired of waiting. That he should be taking just as much of a step as Şengün been doing because they both came out the same year. He's not, really showing me too much of nothing. When the game is on the line, he's supposed to be making that step to at least be able to score something. Now, on your other podcast, the people were talking about Dylan Brooks. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. He ain't LeBron James, but he sure was up there trying to hang with him on what it was. And you're right, he did make 2 mistakes that kind of cost us something. But I'm just telling you, I'm tired of everybody talking about, give Jalen some time. We done gave him enough time to at least start to show us something. He ain't showing anything, just sitting around there out there. Every now and then he's there. Then you turn around and jump up and take a look. He's not there again. And we need a number 2, somebody that's going to help out. Fred and Dylan and Şengün can't do it all by themselves. When is some of the other ones going to jump up and be able to play? Now, Jabari did okay, but I expect more from him. Now, the last thing I'm going to say to you, Space, we really started to lose that game when Şengün got into foul trouble. Jock Landale is a joke. He's a straight up joke. He ain't doing anything to help the squad at all. And my thing that's got me so mad is what in the world is Stone doing? Everybody can see that he ain't doing anything. Why he ain't tried to make some type of trade to get us somebody that can back that man up? Uncle Jeff is old. We can't expect Uncle Jeff to come in there and do what it is with someone else that's taller than him that can turn around and do something. That's why I kept saying, Space, we needed JaVale McGee. Everybody laughed at me on that. Now look at what was going on. JaVale McGee is much better than Jacques Landale. And there was a whole lot of other players like Nazi Reed and them that we didn't go after when we found out that Brook Lopez wasn't coming. So I'm mad at Morris mostly with Stone because Stone ain't doing a thing to be able to can change nothing. So now let me shut up after saying this. I'm going to tell you something. I don't even know about tonight. I don't even know. I don't care if they ain't got Draymond. They just a team that always hurt us all the time. And if you can't turn around here and jump up and do right with what you had, because I kind of figured the Lakers may win because we beat the mess out of them so bad. But you let the Clippers, everybody been beating the Clippers. Even the sorry Memphis Grizzlies beat the Clippers. Look at us. We do nothing. So let me shut up, let you talk.
I appreciate that, Charlie, and you know how it go. One question for you though, where do you think a 21-year-old guy should be? What's your barometer for a young guy like that?
Well, this is what I'm saying about with Jalen Green. Even though his age, I don't let that be an excuse because they've been playing basketball for so many years. So basketball is basketball. I'm not gonna put it all on Silas because Silas did some things, but he keeps on doing what he's doing. Now I expected him more than Şengün to make this leap. You know why? Oh, every time I get on that court, I'm going to be coming. Show me something. Show me something. He ain't came on nothing. And like I say, go back and look at his interviews. He's busy laughing like he done did something. That's what I have to say about it. It's not about all the other stuff, but he should be doing more than what he's doing, because if that's all he can do, come off the bench and get me a number 2. That's what we need to do. Come on off the bench, because right now he ain't showing nobody nothing. And that's what we're losing on, because when we going through those slumps where we can't make a basket, that's his time. Don't nobody have to tell him. That's his time. He's supposed to be sitting around there keeping us going, and he's not doing it. That's the only thing I'm saying. So let me shut up. I'm listening to you, my brother.
I had to give you the pause on that. He ain't came on nothing, Uncle Charlie. But yeah, good luck, good looking out, man. Like, I agree with you. I was just wondering, what was your assessment on how you think a 21-year-old should be playing right now? Devin 95, what's good with it, brother? How you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling as good as I can for coming out 2 L's back to back. I agree with Uncle Charlie though, man. Jalen need to get his mindset right, man. Like, past couple of games, bro shooting 10 shot attempts. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If we gonna shoot 10 shot attempts, bro, we can go ahead and put Cam in, bro. I'd rather somebody go out like Tony than to go out with some bullets still in the clip. You know what I mean? I just ain't feeling that. We need scoring right now. You know what I mean? We lost KPJ. We lost Amen for the moment. We got Fred, carrying the buttload of the offense right now. 16 assists in the last game is amazing, but we need that, and we need Jalen at least 18, 19 points, man. If you make like 2 shots, go to the free throw line. I know the refs been on us bad, but just if he come out a little more aggressive, bro, we win both of those games back to back. We looking at a 3 record right now.
Yeah.
So he just need to come a little bit harder, Paul.
Come a little bit harder.
Yeah, man. Like, you got to bring something to the table, man. Cause Udoka can't, be trying to, put a key in your bag. Every time we need you to, come with something. You know what I mean, man? But other than that, though, man, we really missing. Man, we missing his athleticism. This 6'7" point guard. We just throw on somebody. I like how Dylan been playing. You know, he did sell a little bit, but sometimes you got an aggressive defender. You know what I mean? You live with that, but hey, man, IP, man, like this is team. Jalen gonna have to take a back seat regardless. It's kind of gonna be like if he doing or coming into his role, it's gonna be like that Jokic, Jamal Murray, or Jamal Murray the Batman type role. But I don't know, man. I'm just hoping he step it up, bring something, man. Cause we already limited on offense, bro. We can't be dependent. Dylan Brooks should not be outscoring you on any night. But I'm just gonna end up with that.
Yeah, one thing before you go, do you think the refs play a little bit of part of his psyche? Like he's thinking, I'm not gonna get this call, and making him a little bit more passive because he's not getting the call, which is not an excuse. You got to go out there and play. You can't control the refs and what they call and what they don't call. Do you think because he's young and he don't know, or he just ain't mentally tough yet to get past that? Do you think that have any type of effect on his game?
Really, I mean, I understand the refs, but also at the same time, great players put pressure on the refs to make that call. You can't go in trying to Euro every time. You got to put your chest down, put your shoulder down, put it in somebody's chest, and get to the hole. You know what I mean? You can't be trying to elevate over everybody, get a dunk, get a highlight package, because the refs they're not gonna give you that every time. You're gonna have to come a little harder, like I said earlier. You're gonna have to go with a floater. You can pause again, man. But yeah, man, you can't just go in with finesse every time. The refs know he a finesse player, so they're not just gonna give him that every time. And plus, he gotta actually finish at the rim, man. Like, man, I get tired of him coming off the screen going 100 miles per hour, man. You can't just, like his whole career since high school, he's just been the most athletic, and now he in the league, you got athleticism, and catch up with everybody else. So you can't just depend on that, like everybody's been saying. You got to get a bigger bag. Got to come with something different. Man, take a mid-range pull-up, man. You don't got to jump 2 feet up in the air just to get a mid-range off, man. Make the game easy. You know what I mean? Make the game easy.
I do agree with you. Don't get me wrong, because I think, I said that in the last stream. I got to keep it all the way 100 over here. You know how we do at the Chop Shop. The last game, especially against the Clippers, the league did come out and say that there was like 2 separate fouls on Jalen Green that they didn't call down the stretch, and that was kind of pivotal in the game. Like one was like right there, like a minute and something left, but he did drive into the lane, so he was kind of trying to force it, but they just didn't call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's almost it's almost like a give and take situation. Like if he thinking, well, I'm not gonna get the call anyway. Do I keep subjugating my body to this physical punishment for nothing? And once again, I'm not making excuses. He needs to be better, no doubt. He needs to be better. He needs to, and like David Garcia was saying on the last stream, I think he's thinking too much. When you thinking and you just not reacting, you just not going out there and play, you get results like this. You get passiveness. 9 shots. That's never good for a shooting guard. Period. And I think like 4 or 5 of those was threes. You know what I'm saying? Was threes. So he wasn't even really driving to the hole a lot of the times. And he's a little bit too loose with the ball. And like I said on the last stream, he needs to get with guys like Ja Morant or De'Aaron Fox, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the offseason so they can teach him some things about using his speed and counteracting and stopping going and getting a bag and being able to do floaters and do all he really needs an arsenal. To be a shooting guard in this league right now, you got to be more than just a drive and dunk type guy. in my group chat, me and Frank was talking. I kind of, likened him to Giannis, but Giannis actually can move people and take contact.
Yeah,
He just speed downhill.
man.
But the only thing is, Giannis is 7 foot and he can move people and he can get
He got
people and he can
muscle.
finish through contact. You know
Man,
what I'm saying?
6'6", 180, man. Like, you too wiry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honestly, I do think a change of pace. That James Harden kind of start. He's so fast off the acceleration. If he could just add some sort of like change of pace to it, not just they know you fast. They're automatically anticipating where you're gonna be at instead of guessing. Yeah, honestly, I did see that with the foul calls. But at the end of the day, if he just hit one jump shot, you know what I mean? Like, I understand the rest is a variable we can't control, but at the end of the day, we losing by like less than 5 points. You know what I mean? That's something where we can still, even if the refs are doing us bad, like with our defense, how we've been playing, we can still overcome them odds. Honestly, though, I don't know, man. We got the coaching staff, we got everything that he needs to succeed. It's kind of crazy how every other part of his game has stepped up and elevated as far as rebounding, defense, awareness, and his scoring has just plummeted. You know what I mean? Like, even his last year, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't seem like it was that hard for him to get buckets. I know he was just playing on a freelance offense pretty much, but regardless, though, it seemed like that was the only thing he was comfortable doing was, getting his shots up and, I don't know, man. He just need to kind of get back to what he was doing a little bit as far as, like, I understand you playing in a system, but at the same time, you need to be a big cog in that system, you know what I mean? We need him, just playing a scoring role as much as RP is playing a hub role, you know what I mean? Like, those two bounce off of each other and counterproductive with each other. But yeah, man, I'm just hoping he can come out and show us something different this game. You know what I mean? We going against the Warriors without Draymond. Clay really ain't been balling like that. We really just need to lock in on Curry. So honestly, I hope we can get this done tonight. I'm really not trying to be a 6-5.
I think we'll be 6-6.
Oh damn! Well, I'm trying to be 7. I'm trying to be 7-5, man.
For sure. One thing about it, like you said last year, one thing he was doing is scoring. That's what he saved his energy for. Now he's actually doing all the other little things, and it's probably sapping his energy as well because he saved himself for scoring last year. That's all he was doing. That's all he really focused on. That's all he was participating on. He wasn't just trying to play defense. He wasn't running around screens. He wasn't grabbing rebounds like that. He's doing a lot of those things and is supplementing from his offensive game. He needs to learn how to do all of that and put it all together. So I think I'm still gonna be in the mindset like late December, January. He might come in around in the form once he get the second win of actually having to play both sides of the ball, do all the little things. He's been hustling. He's been doing. It's not like on defense. He's not lacking the effort on defense. I do see where he's kind of trying to step it up on defense, but he really needs to learn how to do that and be able to score. That's when it's gonna become like Kobe was good doing both. Jordan, he was good doing both. And I'm not saying he's gonna be either one of them. But even, Devin Booker, he could play a little bit of defense too. They can both go back and forth. So I don't want him to just be an all-scoring guy and don't bring nothing else to the table. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to harp on Jalen too much. I think the whole fan base knows he needs to be better. I think the coaching staff knows he needs to be better. And I think he knows he needs to be better. So we just going to see and wait and see if he's going to take that leap or not. But moving on to Jabari, somebody is going to have to go hold Wiggins. And, I think Wiggins going to be another problem for the team. And Wiggins, he's a baller now. He can shoot threes. He can get to the rack. He's moving as well, and he can play defense. So Jabari's gonna have to try to neutralize whatever Wiggins giving us, and he's gonna have to step up and do Jabari like things that we think he can do. How y'all feel about that? Uncle Charlie or Devin, either one of y'all.
Hey, only thing I say after listening to you, Space, is this. Who was that idiot that sit back, had the ball out of bounds on the Clippers game and decided to throw it on the other side of the court? Why didn't somebody from our team come up to get the ball? That was about the stupidest thing I ever seen before. And see, it was plays like that we can't blame Silas. We can't blame the referees. That was just a stupid move that they were doing. And that's what I'm telling you, I was so mad, man. If you'd have came on, I wouldn't have even came on, because I don't want to be sitting around there being that angry over what it is, because Space, you know why I get so mad, especially with those two games? I got friends still in LA, and they always clowning and talking about the Rockets to me, and I'm getting tired of them getting the best of us because of what it is that is going on. MA can't turn around and do it all himself. And like you say with Wiggins gonna do whatever he gonna do, but I don't see, and I hope I'm wrong. Let me start first and say that I don't see Jabari doing that much to stop nothing. It's going to have to be Uncle Jeff is going to have to do it. My problem with him is, like I said, I don't know why they got Landale. Landale ain't nothing. They need to get rid of him. Why are you waiting till trade deadline? By that time, we can be done plummet so far that it ain't going to be nothing but a couple of wins more. And I don't understand that. He's the general manager. Now, everybody was on him before, and I was protecting him, saying, no, look what he did. But I'm sick of this. It don't make sense for this to go that way. And last thing I want to say is it's kind of funny how they'll start to pour it on in the fourth quarter. That's got to stop. They got to have to be able to put your foot on the tiger's neck and don't take it off. Just do what it is that you got to do. But that Laker game, I kind of figured they was going to lose because we embarrassed the mess out of LeBron James in that game. And see, with this one, I was just hoping Curry wouldn't play, because he always hurt us. Every time we play them, that's the one that's always hurting us. Clay, we ain't got to worry about, because Clay is mad, and Clay ain't trying to turn around and do what's right. And the idiot Draymond Green, we ain't got to worry about him either. But I'm just telling you, like I said, we got a lot of things that we have to turn around here and do something. I know what you said about Jalen, but Jalen is good today and gone tomorrow. How many games did he mess up out of the 10 games we played, and how many games did he play decent? It's more mess ups than it is on the other end. And that's what I have to say about it. I'm just tired of it. Let him come off the bench. Bring up Cam Whitmore. Let's see what he can do. They ain't even playing him. This is the thing that I have to say about it. It's just crazy. I'll let the rest of everybody talk.
For sure. Appreciate that, Uncle Charlie. You know, you always got them hot takes. We got my man E.F. Hutton in the building. What's up, E.F.? How you feeling? Get your thumb game right, E.F.
Okay. Man, I've been.
You cutting in and out, E.F.
Yeah, I done clicked the button like 60 times. You know what I mean? So it came on and went out about 5 times. Hey, check this out. This is what I wanted to say, man. I know as Rockets fans, we are prisoners of the moment. It's kind of our nature, and I think we becoming victims of the talking heads and the NBA analysts and things like that more than what we should.
Perfect.
It's not unreasonable for Jalen Green to run in the lane and jump high as he can and try to draw the foul or go hard to the rack. That's called playing basketball. That's what you do when you need 2 points and they're not, and the defense is clamping down and the referee's not calling fouls for you. What you do is you go hard to the rack. If he wasn't going hard to the rack, we'd be saying, stop shooting mid-range jumpers and shooting jacking up threes. Go to the goal and get your 2 points or get the foul, because that's essentially the way basketball is supposed to be played. Now, what's happening is we're becoming prisoners and victims of the moment. And because we want to see our team do well, we're assisting in the reinventing of the way the game is supposed to be played. Okay, so this is a problem, and we got to be conscious of this, because when we say, "Oh yeah, pull up," of course, don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of the stop and pop. I'm a Calvin Murphy idolist. You know what I mean? I believe in stop and pop. Go by the free throw line, and this is my pat to Steve Nash. I'm gonna crossover right. I'm gonna go left.
Did we lose him? Yeah, we lost EF.
God.
Kurt, what's good, Kurt?
Hey, it's good to be back and talking Rockets basketball, but I didn't get a chance to talk about last game, so I'm gonna do just that, if
Come on,
you're
Kurt.
cool with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I went into the game knowing it was gonna be an L, because I knew they were hungry for a W. Like, I knew, like, Harden would stir something up.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm special or I saw everything coming, but I'm just saying I saw our winning streak end right there, and but it was a very close game, and I liked that. So we fought hard until the very end. We were fighting against the refs the entire game, even though refs were giving terrible calls to both ends, to both teams, I should say. But either way, I'm excited for the game today against Golden State Warriors, and I wish them the best.
Speaking of the refs, we shot 10 free throws to their 29. So that's and they only beat us by 1 point. That's crazy.
And they was happy as hell too.
Yeah, they act like
Lakers fan was happy.
they act like they just blew us out or something. JB Johnson, appreciate you for becoming a member, bro. Good looking out. Just joined one of the CSG's community. EF Hutton, you back, bro? Or did he leave again? He having issues. He having issues. EF, what's good? You gonna have to speak fast, bro. Tongue twister that thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, nah, that's all I'm saying is that it's a simple as this. You can take a free throw jumper as many times as they give it to you, because you're supposed to be able to knock down your free throws. But Jalen Green is missing his free throws, so he's probably not comfortable pulling up for that free throw jumper. So the mid range really ain't working for him. We can tell his mid range ain't working because he's missing free throws. So when you're missing your free throws, you're shooting 37% from three. So people who saying Jalen Green not playing good basketball, okay, I think he shot 10 shots last night. He made 3 or something like that. He's shooting 37% from 3-point line. And the best thing for him to do in that situation is go strong to the rack, as strong as he can. Use his strength, use his athleticism and his speed.
He gone.
Damn, he gone again.
I just want to say this real quick.
Go ahead,
bro,
Devin.
What was Jalen learning in the offseason, bro? We seen him with KD, Devin Booker. His game came back looking exactly the same. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't come back with no handle. Jump shots still about the same percentages, looking like. I just want to know what he improved on.
He is shooting a little better from 3. He was shooting like 32, 33% last year. He's up to like 37, almost 38% this year from 3. That's the only thing I can really say.
Probably on less volume though. If I can say.
Could be. I haven't really dug into the numbers like that. I would say that he's too athletically gifted to not have a bag. He just is. I don't know if he needs to get he needs to get like. You seen what? Now, this was what KPJ used to do. He used to go with Chris Brinkley. He had his own personal trainer. A lot of these guys got their own personal trainers outside of the facility that they work with. He needs to get with a personal trainer or go and hoop with some guys that's going to really teach him some stuff. He needs to refine his game to where is just natural to him because like the last game, bro, I'm not gonna front. He turned it over like 2-3 times in a row, and I'm like, bro, you can't keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
remember? My bad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all remember when you made before the KPJ scandal? He was like, he was gonna let Jalen and KPJ compete for that starting spot.
Yeah,
Right now, KPJ will be starting.
possibly. Yeah, because he just a better. KPJ is a real isolation guy though, and we're not running isolation.
I would like to see him in that system, but at the same time, though, it would be complicated. We got Ahman, we got Cam. Cam ain't playing, but we do got Ahman coming off the bench. But also at the same time, like, if we had like this hypothetical, because we ain't getting brought back, but if we had like a Fred, KPJ, like, lineup we could throw in, but KPJ had the ball on the string, man. And, this is something I wish Jalen had in his bag, like, KPJ, his game wasn't running full speed. He was a floater. He float with the ball and get to his spots and hesitations and really put that pressure on the defense. He was real crafty, and it's almost like a curse with Jalen. When you see players like Jalen, they so athletic, they got by, this whole time with pure athleticism, and it's almost like they never really developed their game like that. You kind of wish he would have went to college where the floor is a little more cramped, and he has to learn how to pick his spots better. He was in the G League, kind of like that free get out and transition type offense. So in my opinion, he really ain't benefit from it. It was kind of like an alternative route, but I kind of wish we could have seen him in like a college, more disciplined type setting.
Yeah, facts. Now it's right now 5 minutes before the game starts. So I'm gonna let y'all go, man. We gonna go and look at this game. Hopefully we coming back. I'm gonna go live after the game. It's gonna probably be about 12 o'clock. It's gonna be a late one. So let me know if y'all just rather do it tomorrow or something. I think I'm gonna just do it tonight and get it over with because I might not want to talk about it tomorrow, depending on how the game goes. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Devin, Charlie, EF, Kurt, appreciate y'all for coming up and giving y'all takes off, man. Y'all the real ones. My boy Milky Optical as well. If you haven't already, man, hit that like button. Links in the description if you want hats, merch. If you want to become a member, we appreciate all the support and love that y'all give to us, man. CSGs.
CMB.
That's all we got.
CMB.
We all we got, baby.
Man, we all we got.
Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Holla back at us. It's going to be a late one. Let's go, Houston Rockets. Let's go get this dub.